Manila, that's the capital of the Philippines. I came here to attend the world's largest custom jeepney show. And well, they got canceled. Apparently, there's a typhoon coming. But I'm here at Auto Plus, which is the country's premier performance automotive shop, to attempt to, as the saying goes, make apple juice out of lemons. So as you can see, even now, I am concerned about the weather situation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a tour of Auto Plus. But the main car we came here to see is that Ferrari Challenge Evo 488. And I want you to notice something. You see this right here? You see that? That is a license plate. Have you ever seen a 488 Challenge Evo race car with a license plate? Me either, because for some reason, I don't know why, I don't know how, this is road legal in the Philippines. It has air conditioning, they drive it on the street. Like, how is this legal? It's not legal, right? I mean, what? But I'm gonna show you the rest of the cars they have here in the shop, and then we're gonna jump in the Challenge Evo race car and rip around the streets of Manila. This is gonna be dope. Next to the Challenge Evo is an Aventador SVJ, and then a Supra, then a BMW, then a Gallardo, then a Silvia. Obviously, they work on a variety of different cars here at Auto Plus. But there's another Ferrari right here that I really dig. And what makes this Ferrari so incredibly cool is the fact that it has Advan GTs on it. I love that. I love that. I really can't say the same about the SVJ. Not really a fan of the color match wheels, but whatever. Toyota Supra in the house. These here in the Philippines, they have a smaller import duty tax than we do in Thailand. In Thailand, these cars are $160,000. Here, they're only 100 grand. Pretty crazy BMW. It's here getting a oil change. It's like I don't know what's going on with the surface. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like rhino lined. This STI, Hawkeye WRX STI on gold T37s is incredibly clean. Pretty sweet Gallardo, has some nice carbon bits on it. Big rear wing. They said this was in here getting a clutch job. If you know anything about the Gallardos, this is an E-gear and they need clutch jobs all the time. I can't remember what they told me. This 720S is some type of special edition that has a bunch of different carbon parts, whatever. But what's way, way cooler than the McLaren is look at this insanity. This is a Nelson race engine LS twin turbo with a Tremec transmission. I just want to take this thing and put it on an engine stand and like put it in the living room of my condo. That is beautiful. Let me show you what it's going in. It's going in this Camaro over here. I'm not a bike guy, but this looks like a pretty sweet BMW with the gold plated wheels, Brembo brakes, pretty nice. But yeah, this Camaro that's behind the BMW, this is the car that Nelson Racing twin turbo LS is going into. It's like a crazy pro touring build that they're doing here. It has like the brushed wheels with the massive rear lip, giant brakes. They said this build is, when it's completed, it's just going to be one of the top muscle car builds here in the country of the Philippines. If you're not into muscle cars, check out the Silvia S14. This thing is really nice. Apparently this is here because it's for sale. FYI, this type of car here, it's about 35,000 US dollars. This car's for sale right now, 35 grand. Probably about the same price as what this would sell for in the US. Speaking of Silvias, this S15 is unreal. Millennium Jade, built motor, SR20, big turbo, wide body, again with the Advan GTs. FYI, this place is like Volk Advan dealer here in the Philippines. That's why you see them on almost everything. It's time to go upstairs. We got some good stuff up here. It's the owner's personal collection. All this down here, all this, well, except for the S15. All of this is customer cars. Up here, yeah, we're getting private access to the good stuff.
But before we get to the really good stuff, I want to thank MeshNet from NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. MeshNet is a type of virtual network that allows multiple devices to connect and communicate with one another directly, even if they're located in different parts of the world. MeshNet makes it possible for people to access resources and services on each other's devices as long as they are connected to NordVPN. For me personally, this is amazing because I can access software like Photoshop or media files even when I'm not at my editing workstation. I can also share massive files like long-form 4K video with friends and clients. Securely access your remote devices from anywhere. Try MeshNet for free at nordvpn.com/cbmeshnet. This is a total game changer for both content creators or people that just need to access media files or software remotely. And MeshNet comes with NordVPN. It's totally free to use, and you can connect up to 10 internal devices and 50 external devices. Once again, you can securely access remote devices from anywhere in the world. Try MeshNet today for free at nordvpn.com/cbmeshnet.
Yeah, pretty safe to say they have some pretty cool cars up here. My personal favorite, the Ford GT, and it's not stock. But first, this GR Yaris is pretty sick. It's a big turbo with a sequential. It makes 360 wheel horsepower, has really nice bride seats, Graham lights, big brake kit. This little Yaris is pretty much built for track duty. Like a few hours north of Manila, there's an area called Clark, and it used to be Clark Air Force Base, a U.S. military Air Force base. But now it's home to Clark International Raceway. And this little Yaris is pretty much built for track duty at Clark. The S14 is super nice. This car has an SR in it with a big turbo. It's like street/drift car. This over here is a full-blown Toyota Altis race car that they use this to compete in the Altis Cup Series. Next to that, you have the McLaren 570 GT4. So this is basically a street legal track car. It's not a race car like the Ferrari downstairs. That Ferrari is like full-blown race car. This is more just like a track car. We're gonna come back to the Ford GT. This Evo 5 is pretty special because this car was bought brand new by the owner of Auto Plus. Like one of his best friends bought this car and turned it into a full-blown drag car from day one. This car was running mid-10s in the quarter mile when it was essentially brand new and held the record for the fastest street car in a quarter mile in the Philippines. A few years ago, the owner of Auto Plus bought the drag car from his friend, fully restored it, and turned it back into a street car. But while this is cool, the other cars are cool, hands down the coolest car these guys own is this, the Ford GT. I've spent the past decade working at performance shops, being an automotive journalist or YouTuber. So I've been blessed to drive a lot of really sick cars, but still to this day, my favorite car that I've ever driven for a street car is this generation Ford GT. There's something about that supercharged V8 sitting right behind your head, rowing gears. It is like legit, this is a real dream car for me. And in my opinion, the best car America ever made. I know the new Ford GT with the EcoBoost V6 is faster and better in almost every way, but just the driving experience of this generation Ford GT is so incredibly good. And I love this one because it's probably gonna trigger a lot of people, but it's rocking Volk wheels. Yes, those are bronze Volk RE30s on a Ford GT. It also has KW coilovers and a 4.0 liter Whipple supercharger. The supercharger on top of this V8 is the same size as the V8 in my BMW E30. Let me say that again. Just the supercharger is the same displacement as the V8 in my E30. That is crazy. The thing is I don't even know if I can fit in this car. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to fit in it. Oh. Yeah, this is real race car shit. Real race car stuff. Oh my. I'm too tall for this, Lewis. Oh my God. There's no way. Are you for real right now?
Let's go.
How is this road legal? This is insane, dude. Lewis, what shocks are on this car?
The factory challenge ones, the ones that come with the car. We just ordered the KWHLS, the hydraulic lift system.
Oh, so it has the hydraulic lift system so you can get over speed bumps and stuff.
Yeah.
It actually drives pretty smooth, surprisingly. Yeah. It's not that bad. And what is this?
It's a full-time rear view camera. So we don't have a rear view mirror.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you're not good. If you had a rear view mirror, there's nothing you could see.
Yeah.
So this is your rear view mirror.
Yeah.
You don't have wipers, you have wiper.
Yeah, like.
Dude, look at the gauge cluster. Like, that's a legit race steering wheel. All the door panels, all this is carbon. As you can probably see, I don't have much leg room in here. I was hoping we had an opportunity to get at least one decent pull-in on the street, but two things. One, it's starting to rain, and also, it's Manila. No, officer, we're not driving around the street in a full-blown race car doing rules. Not at all. Remember, this is road legal. That's crazy.
That felt better.
Yeah. It's one of those things, it's not obnoxious, crazy fast. It's not, you know, a 1500 horsepower GTR, but just like, it's so visceral. The way the shifts just bang. I mean, it's a race car. It's a legit race car on the roads of Manila. I can't believe this is the thing. This is crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed my tour of Auto Plus and a ride in the 488 GTB Challenge Evo. If you did, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next YouTube video. Peace!